Well, if there's a few spots of water on the lens, that's probably because my waterproof camera and I got dunked by the high water a little bit ago, but did get saved by my buddy who's an anchor. But, oh, I was just walking around. I spotted that from 5.5 feet back. I was like, oh, there's something. There's a little one. But boy, that's a pretty little Kramer right there. That's exactly what that is. There's a Kramer. That's what a Kramer looks like. That's a mid-Missouri Kramer all day long. Thank you, Great Spirit. Well, my buddy just found one. He said it wasn't laying there the other day. Quartzite.
Yeah.
Like a demon or something. Been rolled. Killer.
Yeah, not bad.
Good girl. Good girl. And that one guy said he didn't like us showing Jersey. Just wanted to see points. Well, not sorry. She's my other half now, so you have to enjoy her too. Okay, if the screen looks funny, I'll have to apologize for that. My camera lens got cracked. I ain't had time to replace it. I was actually looking for some mushrooms today, and it's just this really odd year walking out in this big old washed out ground. Oh my gosh, dude, it's stuck. I need something to dig it out with. I don't want to break it.
Oh my gosh,
That's hard. Look at that, folks. Oh, folks, look at that.
Oh man. Oh man.
Watch with the freaking killer tip. Killer tip.
That thing is stuck.
My. Dang. Wow. That's crazy. That's some hard dirt, folks.
That whole clump moved.
That's why we didn't find no mushrooms. Look at that. Thank you, Great Spirit.
That's a nice one.
That's killer.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Wasn't expecting that out here today.
Nopers, wasn't expecting that at all. Today is Saturday, May 2nd. Kind of dry up here. I've been walking around forever, poking at every piece of flake. Well, not every single little piece of flake. Every flake or rock has an edge to it, look like it might be something. And of course, little Miss Jersey following her dad around. Jersey, come. Anyways, I was walking the last little spot. We got some spots way over there. And this is our hand digging ditch over here. But you'd go a long ways through this dirt over here. And it's just like you just hit little pockets of stuff. And I already did poke it with my stick, of course, because that's what this thing is for. So I didn't even get in situ because figured it was going to be like everything else I found up here this morning. It's all broke, which all that stuff's just been washed out on the pad. You can see it's been a while since we've found anything over here. This tip was covered up and that there was covered up. So I just figured I had a piece of a broken blade. But nopers, it's got the whole tip. A little thick on this side with that knot right there. But what's cool about this, look at this crazy little base on this thing. be able to show that better when it's cleaned up, but that's definitely exactly how it was made, with that funky little base on it. Ain't that crazy? Bring stick. Bring. Go ahead, stick.
There's the king of meals all the way from Kentucky.
Go ahead, stick.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Going awesome. Glad to see you here.
Good to see you all too, man. Out here in an undisclosed location.
It's not
Unless they
this
see
guy.
it from up in the air.
Happy birthday, Brooksy.
Thanks.
Oh, it is Brooksy's
Beautiful
birthday.
day. Good people.
Look what Tim's got on his screen so far.
Nice ads
And a
laying
couple
right up on
Brooks.
top.
Heck yeah.
Boy, there might be a nice one. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
one.
that's nice ads.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully I got to turn this on a bunch today.
I always thought you had a nice ads.
All right, guys. Let's find some more.
It's getting muddy. Okay, so today is May 9th. 2 days after turning 50.
That's right.
Didn't find nothing on my birthday. Me, Richard, and Tim come up here.
Well, we found a few things.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
nothing
Been great
real
being up here and
camera.
seeing you, brother.
Nothing, always. And so, actually, we thought we was going to be hand digging today. Come up, and actually the pad dried out really good. It was wet. And we got quite a bit of rain just a couple days ago. And just whisked out this little B. Robinson point.
Nice little point.
I was just telling Tim earlier, it'd been a while since we had found one of these. Once we got past a certain area, it just kind of disappeared out for a while.
Nice little point.
Not too shabby. If that's all I get to find in the next 2 days, well, at least I found a birthday point.
Right. Nice little point, bud.
Because I go like 3 days before my birthday and 3 days after, because you can't never count on that day or day before, day after. So if you give yourself a week fluctuation, well, then usually you can come up with a birthday point. Not too shabby.
All right.
Our little digger, she's sniffing out another one. Sun's bright. It's been a while. Been a while. It's been a rough start of the year. Did get out, get a couple creek hunts in, but this is really about all I've found. So that's some other broken pieces. Decent little Kramer. And it was a really tough mushroom season around here locally. We did not have optimal conditions for a killer season. I know a lot of other people that pick a lot of mushrooms and nobody found even their low average. I only picked 337. And a lot of them days was like 30 here, I had one day 52, 29 here. Just ain't worth putting a video together when you're picking one mushroom here, a couple there, one here, one there. But I found this while I was mushroom hunting, which was a nice surprise. And I mean, that dude was buried in there tight. As you see, my buddy had to help me dig it out. Hell yeah, before mushroom season started, I videoed a little bit of this, but I didn't catch it all. You could watch it on Richard's video, but he found this killer harden there at the property. And there's only been one other harden found so far. So like I said on his video, he could have found the best Sedalia ever come off there, and it be like normal. No big deal. That's why he's there. Couldn't move all that displaced piles of dirt without him. But man, I seen this from a distance. He didn't even know it was a harden until he picked it up, but he's found a lot more. Hardens are hard to come by around on our area, you know. He's found some on our waterway we hunt, but boy, he knew it when he picked it up. You could feel it. And it is a killer piece, a Just City Chert, ellipsoidal variety, which by Jack Ray, out of our 60 different types of chert inside what's considered the Ozarks boundary of Missouri. And then there's about another close to 30 different types of chert in the northern region. That's like 90 different types of chert that prehistoric people used. You ain't gonna find that in any other state. But by that guy who wrote the Bible on material, he's from Missouri Archaeological Society out of southern Missouri, Jack Ray, claims ellipsoidal variety Just-City chert is the toppest grade there is. It's a pretty old break. This got lots of mineral deposits in it. And then he went up there one day with Jersey and us poking around. And when I spotted this, I just figured it was another broke, because that's about all I seen. Well, it was actually like that. And I poked this end and seen that base stand up. And that's when I went and grabbed the camera. And it is a crazy little point. Thing about it though, a lot of people that know Etleys and Sedalias have very little, they do have edge work on them, but an Etley knife is going to have a lot more edge work than an actual Sedalia, which was what this was. But it's kind of a pretty thick and clunky Sedalia. So he turned it into a knife, but put this teeny weeny base on it, which makes it super cool. And then had another day where we didn't really find much. You know, and we turn rocks like this down that other people post, but most of those are natural. Where if this side, out looking at it under magnification, almost looks like, just been something normal. But when you get over on this side, you get to looking at these incised lines. You can see the other incised lines right along inside those lines. And I only brought it, I didn't connect it all the way. It's made out of cotton rock, which means it's super light. But cotton rock, they make a lot of axes out of them. But why would they make that axe out of something so light? Well, a lot of those axes probably didn't get used as a normal axe. But you put cotton rock, you soak it in a bucket of water or a hole of water, whatever, it's going to get 10 to maybe 20 times its normal weight. Why it's holding that water. And it takes it a couple days to dry out. Then old Timmy come to town, and we went doing some screening. Oh, today's Sunday, so Thursday was my 50th birthday. Found this preform. Had this crazy little broke that day. And this one here. Oh yeah, and I've went to self-isolation all the way. Nah. That's so it's kind of, you take somebody who's always been a hunter or something. Hell, social distancing is what we do best. Piece of hematite. Conchoidal fractures on that side and that side. As to what they were doing with such a little bitty piece. I don't know. Could make a little adze out of it. Like that one I found beforehand. Who's to say? But this had faceted sides on it. Wasn't real pronounced, but enough to know what it is. Then this little Robinson point, and that popped out. Missing just a little bit of ear right there. Little Adelaide dart projectile. So it's been a slow start. And the thing is, man, we went dry, and then when it's raining, it just rains. It's like it rains every 3 days. Don't give you any time to do anything. I ain't went looked at the fields the other day, and they were all just growed up as could be. No dirt turned over. So, hopefully everybody's been staying safe and doing well. We've just been doing our normal thing, except not as much hunting lately. Hopefully that'll turn around here soon. This thing here is just, I mean, this thing's killer. Just killer, killer, killer. Absolutely killer. All I can hope is there's more. This thing here is actually pretty cool too. But now see, if I see something, you see something like this on a waterway, I mean, this was dug out of a camp. A lot of those other incised lines would probably be worn away. But that's one of them oddity rocks. There's like no practical sense utilitarian use for that. But they had something going on. Definitely altered by man. Well, hope y'all stay safe, and we will catch you again later.